aware of this marijuana solution.
The Marijuana Solution would like to remind you to check out our sponsors after the podcast. We're going to have links to them in the description. Our sponsors are TrueLeave, Sunshine Cannabis, The Smart Collective, Minorities for Medical Marijuana, and We Are Rare. Don't forget to check out those links in the description, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe, leave us a review.
We're Florida's first licensed medical cannabis dispensary with locations all throughout Florida, and we deliver all throughout Florida next day. We have the largest selection of products within the allowable delivery methods. TrueLeave products are hand-grown in an environment that keeps it as natural as possible at every turn. We don't use pesticides, and we lab test our products, and those lab tests are published on our website. So you can be confident at the medication that you're putting into your body. Our favorite products are our vaporization lines, our True Pod, our True Clear is a patient favorite, and we also just recently launched True Flower for patients that want the full entourage effect. At TrueLeave, we're really proud to offer the largest variety to patients, and we're really excited about the future and all of our patients that are helping us expand and grow and make our products even better. Visit our website at www.trueleave.com to find out where all of our dispensaries are located, shop online, learn more about our products, or find a doctor if you haven't gotten started in the medical cannabis process.
Hello everyone, you're listening to The Marijuana Solution, and I'm your host, Robert Roundtree. This episode we're speaking with William Medina. William is the founder of Miami Normal and also the 420 Foundation. 420 Foundation, as you all know, has the Green Summer Benefit Fest coming up this summer and some other really big exciting things that we want to talk to William about today. And let's just get right into it. How you doing today, William?
Doing great. Thank you for the time, Robert. Really appreciate everything you've been doing and helping out the movement and all that good stuff. But today's doing really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been an extremely productive day,
For sure. And, I'm honored to have you on here because you do so much for the movement. And could you kind of give the listeners that may not be familiar with you or Miami Normal or the 420 Foundation kind of like a synopsis about your background and what those organizations are?
Sure. So the 420 Foundation, I founded 3 to 4 years ago, around the same time that I work with kids, elderly patients, veterans, and anybody from all ages that need medical cannabis to really heal themselves or maintain their lifestyle. With Normal, we are more of a political nonprofit. We concentrate more on pushing the initiative and trying to form legislations that come in on cannabis within the state. Right now, I'm also part of a board called Regulate Florida, which we are pushing a current petition to regulate cannabis like alcohol for anyone overconsumption.
Yeah, that's the next big push is Regulate Florida, hopefully coming in 2020.
Yes, we're currently having to start again with getting our petitions going. We started again now in February, but pretty much our goal is to get up to 70,000 petitions signed so we can have a formal review by the Supreme Court here in the state. And then from there, we can actually go ahead and be able to continue to get the rest of the petitions that we need, which is about 1.2 million, I think, is that we need to be able to have signed and verified so we can actually get the petition on the ballot for 2020. So lots to do,
Lots to do. Absolutely. Always work to be done when it comes to the medical cannabis movement and cannabis legalization movement. You mentioned that you like helping out with, the families of sick children, seniors, and, people that kind of need help, that don't have the funds to get basic things like a wheelchair for their loved one or medicine, like you said. Now, I know that the Green Summer Benefit Fest is going to be raising funds for some of these organizations. Can you explain to people how purchasing a ticket is actually going to help raise some funds and some of the organizations that the funds will be going to?
Yes, awesome question. So the main structures that we have for the foundation and the way that we actually donate to these special organizations or to our patients. So we're structured in the form where if we have any type of merchandise, which would be sales or liquor sales or T-shirts or anything like that, transaction sale, donate 42% of that to the charitable organization first that we're doing with the like a direct donation. If you were to give us $5 directly, then that direct donation we donate 98% of that to charity. By that, by you or the public tickets, we are able to donate 42% of that ticket price right into the donations that will be collected for that weekend, or depending on how many days we do for the events. Right now we're definitely looking to do 2 days for the Green Summer Benefit Fest, which will be Saturday, July 7th and Sunday, July 8th. So the tickets are $50 for general admission, and then for VIP is $150. The VIP ticket will include your choice of rig, if you want a flower rig or a dab rig. It'll also include a meal and a drink from our bar. With that portion of the ticket sales going to donation, around we're doing a $50 general admission, so around maybe like $23. I would say about 42% will be going to donations from every ticket general admission, and then the same thing with the $150 ticket will be around like $54 to $65 or something that will go to donations. So our goal is to try to raise at least $10,000 for this event, and if we can do a lot more, then that is the goal, is to raise that. So we'll be raising money for 2 very special child patients that we sponsor. We have Bruno Stilo, that is represented with the Cannamoms organization. There's actually one organization that we'll be raising money for. But Bruno is a 6-year-old boy. He has Dravet syndrome, which he has 400 seizures a day. And with the cannabis oil that he is able to take, it actually brings him down to about 5 to 6 a week, sometimes less. And then we have Noah Dennis, who is with the R.A.R.E Foundation, which is the other foundation that we're going to be giving money to for Noah. He has a very rare disease as well. He has actually several rare diseases and epilepsy. So we'll be trying to raise money for both of them. We'll also be raising money for the Weed for Warrior Project Miami chapter. The Weed for Warrior Project is an amazing organization. They have different chapters here throughout Florida. And one of the main things that we like to concentrate with the foundation is making sure that we work with veterans. Veterans are actually a huge group of cannabis patients due to their PTSD and many other issues that we all face. But so I mean, our goal is mostly with the foundation, we wanted to build a platform where every consumer to every business in the industry, even if it's not cannabis, has a platform to be able to actually donate and give back and help the community. We want to make sure that we can work with various different types of nonprofits out there, like Cannamoms and R.A.R.E. We're also, doing bigger events after this one in July. We're going to be looking to do a huge event in Broward and in Miami for Veterans Day, hopefully this year. And we're looking to raise, $250,000 to maybe even $500,000 for donation for that one. And with that one, we're working with different nonprofits like the Epilepsy Foundation, Feeding South Florida, St. Jude's Kid Cancer, the Lupus Foundation, and many others. So, we're trying to really show that we have a huge, huge movement of compassion and love and very amazing cannabis here in Florida, with the people and the patients that we help and the communities that we're from, So.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's really great. And so far, we're a few months out and no more vendor spots. I mean, the support has been huge so far for the Green Summer benefit. So I'm sure that the next iteration that you're talking about with the bigger event is going to, just build from this. The momentum is carrying on.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, the goal is to start being that spotlight in Florida, that green spotlight, I guess, in Florida, that is really pushing the movement to where it needs to go. Our goal is to, with the petition, obviously, our goal is to regulate cannabis like alcohol. But, our goal really is to try to get the right people in the right position. So this system that we're creating for the state and this cannabis industry is really on point. We're trying to make sure that it's not all about making money and the greed to that and the other aspects of the money situation with this industry, because obviously this is a billion to even $1 trillion industry. But we want to make sure that everybody is able to share that compassion that's needed for where this industry actually grew from and it came from. It came from the necessity of what cannabis is, and it's a medicine. It doesn't matter what form, if it's THC, CBD, CBN, or all the cannabinoids that are all in that. I mean, it's medicine from when it started to now.
Yeah, it's absolutely medicine. And lots of people are having their lives changed by it every day.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, for like November, we're looking to have at least 10 to possibly 15,000 people show up for our event for that weekend. So, I mean, that as we grow throughout the years that are coming, we're going to try to make sure that we grow in numbers and attendance for all our events. But the main reason is because what we're using the events for mostly is to educate the public. So we'll be having different speakers, hopefully like yourself, come on stage and share your story and all that with the public. And
I'll speak for sure.
Yeah. And they'll get to know different patients that we help out and sponsor. They'll get to meet different doctors within our industry out here that are really pushing the science and the education behind, the cannabis industry here in Florida. Also, the different lawyers that are involved that are really trying to push it and make it the best industry possible. I mean, right now with Florida, as it's starting off to get into cannabis industry, I feel that we are we're right there. We're ready to be the best in the country and possibly the world. Florida is definitely going to be a guiding light to how everything's going to be set up, I guess, I believe in the future in the industry.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you there. Florida is definitely going to pave the way and be ground zero of adult use cannabis. It's kind of paving the way right now for the medical marijuana industry and what it looks like going forward.
Yeah, I mean,
because I don't think you're going to see many more days of medical programs coming online where they just automatically let everyone grow it and kind of sell it how they want back in the collective days of California and Washington and, all these other places.
Yeah. I mean, if we can secure that and then, make sure that most of the tax money goes to the correct places, I mean, there's a huge, huge opportunity for multiple different industries here in Florida with the cannabis industry really coming in. So, I mean, there's a lot of great stuff that's in the new.
Where I would like to see the money get spent from taxes is on our dead last mental health spending that Florida has. And
Yes.
We're going to generate a ton of money for the government. You know, there's going to be a lot of revenue generated once we get Regulate Florida passed and regulate cannabis, marijuana, just like alcohol, right? It's going to get taxed. We're going to put a lot of money in the coffers. I would love to see it get spent on mental health because we have a mental health crisis in this state. And I think we're going to see a lot of people getting off opiates and going to cannabis, but there's still going to be a lot of those underlying issues. And I would like to see some of that money used for a good cause rather than going to buy the police department the latest and greatest armored vehicle.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I mean, I believe that is one of the main issues that we're dealing with, and just like cannabis, there's just not enough research being put into that. So we should definitely have, way more research and even see how cannabis helps out with that mental issue, which it does, I believe, in many ways, even if we don't have mental issues. But yeah, I mean, that's the great thing about this opportunity coming to the state, that we're really going to be able to see, the greatness that it's going to be creating. And if we can collectively get together as conscious voters and pay attention to what's going on and pay attention who we are voting into place, we can secure those positions, at least, try to, with the right candidates or the right representatives that will, look out for the people and this cannabis system that we're trying to create. And it's awesome. I just want to say that I love the fact that, as for myself and you, we are definitely in the front lines trying to make the best out of this journey that we're on and this battle that we're going through. I'm glad that I got you there on my side, brother. Good stuff.
Likewise, man. We're definitely on the front lines conducting battle, and most of it is an information war.
Yep.
And that's why events like Green Summerfest are so great, because, I mean, there's going to be a ton of different organizations there, vendors, people wanting to educate you.
Yes.
I saw a little sneak peek of some pictures that you're going to be posting and some graphics. Can we kind of go through a roll call of the vendors that are on the list?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, let me pull it up and I'll go through some of them. But yeah, we have a lot of awesome local vendors from here in Miami and some in Broward. Actually, some are actually coming from California as well. We have one awesome vendor coming from California. His name is Tyrone Jones, and he has his Tyrone Jones medicated barbecue sauce, which is pretty cool. And he's also a rapper in LA called Cuzzle Fly, so he will be performing live at our event at the Green Summer Benefit Fest. So he'll have his barbecue sauce as himself, Tyrone Jones, but then he'll be his alter ego, Cuzzle Fly, on the stage, tearing it up. It's going to be awesome. We also have, we have Canna Headhunters, LLC, which is an interesting vendor and sponsor that we're going to have. They're actually going to be collecting resumes for anyone that wants to get into the cannabis industry here in Florida and in other parts of the world. So if you're coming through and you want to bring your resume, you want to try to get into the cannabis industry, you can talk to Cheryl. She's the one that runs Canna Headhunters, which is amazing. We got, we have R.A.R.E rolling paper, who's going to be sponsoring. They're going to be taking care of our VIP bags for the VIP and supplying us with a bunch of fabulous raw paper. We are very serious when it comes to our cannabis side. We also have an awesome, interesting group called Stoner Girl Diary. They're an all-female web series host, I guess. There was two girls that are very influential in the cannabis industry and with pop culture and everything. Very super cool. They're going to hopefully be doing a couple interviews there live while we're having our show. We also have Winwood Glass and Vapes, who will be providing a bunch of exclusive glass for your needs. If you're looking for a specific pipe or a rig or anything like that, we'll have those there. We're going to have several edible companies like Official Edibles. They actually make some of the best infused ice cream I've ever had in my life. Super awesome. I'm highly excited that they're going to be involved. Um, Another great performer that we're going to have is Owachi, the host of the event. His name is Hakeem Green. He's a hip hop legend from the group Channel Live. Um, and he's known for creating what in hip hop is known as the first cannabis rap song ever created, which is called Madism. And he'll be our host for that for both days. He's also going to be performing because he's just amazing. Super cool guy, super humbled, and like literally a legend within the hip hop industry by every hip hopper out there. Like they know who he is. He's awesome. We also got Terrible Treats. They're gonna have some great edibles as well. Elementals is gonna have some great edibles as well. We got, let's see, one of our sponsors, which is Smoke FX. They're gonna have amazing products of all kinds, if you could understand that one. And it's gonna be really, really amazing. We're gonna have lawyers and doctors speaking each day, educating on the body, how cannabis works with it, the laws here locally in the state. We're also going to be doing the giveaway for the donation to the patients that day. So it's going to be awesome. I mean, we're going to have also giveaways. We have a bunch of bongs that got donated and glass pieces that got donated. We're going to be giving those away. We got Lil Wayne's graffiti artist that he hired to graffiti up his whole entire mansion. He's going to be doing a live art demo there. We also have the great artist from Canascapes who makes amazing portraits and designs and art with weed, like actual, grinded up weed and weed sticks and everything. It's amazing. And yeah, lots of DJs. We got a lot of DJs coming up as well. Gonna have some jam bands. It's not just hip hop. I'm a lover of all types of music, and I'm sure everybody that is in our community is as well. So we're gonna have a couple jam bands playing. Gonna have some reggae artists, and it's gonna be awesome, man. Pool party, jacuzzi, VIP, medicated everything. It's gonna be from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. at night. And it's just going to be amazing. Great food, great time, great people. And the tickets are limited. So just make sure that you get your tickets now. We're 2 months out, but I know it's going to sell out within the next few weeks. Like with the vendors and everything, like you said, we sold them out last week or even almost 2 weeks ago. I just been delayed with posting because I've been dealing with patients and events and stuff like that. But yeah, we sold out all our booths and got all our sponsors about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. So it's awesome, man. It's going to be a really, really amazing time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, you can't beat that. You got fun in the sun, you got the pool, you got food, you've got education, you have music.
This is just a sampler of what we're planning to do with all our huge events, And the best part about it is that with all this that we're doing and we're having a great time and having fun, the real best part about it is that we're giving back to the community, and we're going to be giving back money to veterans, amazing child patients. We're going to try to get some more money to get medicine for other patients that we have in our network. So it's going to be a huge, huge effort that we're going to definitely put together and make happen, So I'm ready. I know you're ready. Can't wait
I'm so ready.
To be there.
I'm so ready.
And it's going to be lit, man. It's going to be awesome. And then we're also going to have High Life Magazine is going to be broadcasting there, or at least recording everything. We're going to have a live podcast by Coffee and a Joint, who is an amazing podcast group in the cannabis industry. We're going to be streaming it live as well. With the help from our family members down in Key West with Key West Normal. They're going to come down here in Normal and Paradise. They're going to come up and try to help us with some streaming so we can put it out there to the world and show them what we're actually doing out here in Florida. And like I said, this is just a small awesome gathering, a little taste of what all the big events are going to be. But yeah, we're definitely looking to scale up and have some serious stuff coming. Big names, big artists, lots of food, lots of different vendors, and really grow this culture to what it could be here in Florida. You know.
Yeah, 100%. It's going to get there, and events like this are going to help push it forward. And this is
Yeah.
what needs to happen. I'm
Yeah, we
so
need
ready. I mean, it's just after my birthday. I was born on the 1st of July. So, yeah, it's going to be my birthday week in celebration in the pool, VIP
Shit.
style, at the
Yep.
Green Summer Benefit Fest.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome, man.
Yeah, man, I love raising
And
money
we-
for charities too. I mean, it's nothing's better than that.
Yeah, I mean, it's true, man, and that is that feeling that me and you get when we're out there on the battle, you know, and we're giving back, and we're helping people, and we're seeing the help that we're creating. You know, we can see it, feel it. That energy and that feeling that I want everybody to experience that. That's why we make sure that all our booth vendors end up donating a portion of their booth fees when they join our events. That's why attendees are, you know, part of their ticket sales is donated to donation, because I want everybody that is involved with our events, even if you're going to our events, you're involved in the event. So I want everybody that's involved in the event in any way, shape, or form. I want them to feel that amazing feeling that we get when we help, you know, a child that has Crohn's or Dravet syndrome, or a veteran that's really like dealing with more than just PTSD, and an elderly person that might be dealing with Alzheimer's or even Parkinson's or some craziness. You know, that just that awesome energy that you get when you know you're doing something great like that. That's the type of feeling that we're going to have at all our events, and it's just going to multiply by the more and more numbers that we get. It's just going to be one big ball of amazing energy that we're going to create every time, you know.
Yeah, man, that's what it's all about. I mean,
Yeah.
you hit the nail on the head. It
That's
feels
it, man.
really great to give back, especially to people that otherwise don't really have any help in their lives.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to the next event that's in November too. What weekend is that going to be?
So that's going to be Veterans Day weekend. The dates that we're looking for is Saturday, November 10th, is going to be in Broward. We're looking to have 7,000 to 10,000 people there attend. And then we're doing November 11th, 11/11, which is Sunday in Wynwood. And we're looking to do 4,000 to 5,000 people there. And both of those events, we're going to have huge headliners of all types of genres. We're going to go from jam bands to electronic to reggae to even reggaeton and hip hop. And we're going to have a collective vibe of all types of you know, demographics out there that we have, all types of people and foods and music. So it's going to be amazing. But as always, our key is to educate. So we're going to have separate areas and stages to be able to offer education throughout the whole entire time of the festival. So if you want to take a break and learn from a professional in the industry, or a doctor, or a lawyer, or someone else, or a patient, or anything, we're going to have that available for you as well. So it's going to be pretty amazing, you know. And like I said, with those numbers that we're trying to push with attendees, the energy is going to be unbelievable. So, but yeah, that's going to be November 10th, which is Saturday in Broward, and then November 11th which is Sunday, Veterans Day, in Wynwood. And that one, we're looking to see if we're still working on everything, but we're looking to see that we make it free for veterans. We'll try to have an area for patients that are legal cannabis patients here in Florida already. So, and then also with all our events, we're making sure that if you need to register for your card, we're always going to have one of the major companies like Marijuana Doctors. They're going to be at our event in July, registering patients for their card. So, you know, if you don't know where to go get one, well, now you know you can always get one at our.
Yeah, that's great. I actually got my recommendation from Marijuana Doctor in Orlando.
Yes, they're an awesome group. So you can use my code 420 strong to get on there. Get your if you reach out to them, they'll give you a nice discount, and you can start your process and get your recommendation. So we'll be definitely doing them there live at our events. Every event that we do, either with them or another group that a couple other groups that we're working with that are providing the recommendations. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Hell yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it. Before we go, can you make sure to let everyone know how to connect with the 420 Foundation and Miami Normal if they want to learn more information?
Yes, so you can go directly to our IG, Instagram, at 420.strong. That's for the foundation, the 420 Foundation, so 420.strong. On our bio link there, you'll find the link to buy tickets to the Green Summer Benefit Fest, which the tickets are on sale now, and they're moving pretty fast. For Miami Normal, on IG, it's Miami Normal. It'll pop right up. You'll be able to see it. And then it's pretty much the same on Facebook. For the foundation is 420 Strong or the 420 Foundation, and Miami Normal for our chapter in Miami on Facebook. You can also reach us through email at 420strong@gmail. If you need also to contact us through phone, you should be able to reach our number through our IG, but most likely it's better to reach out through email. And coming soon in the next few months, we're going to have our website done. It's going to be 420fund.org. So that'll be coming very soon. It's going to have in-depth detail of everything that we do, who we are, who we're giving money to, how much money we're getting, everything. You know, it's going to have a blog, all the good stuff to continue to educate people and give them another avenue to be able to donate. We also have our store on Cafe Press and Cafe Press /420 Foundation. So many different ways to reach out to us, and you can also donate on our Facebook page. So many different ways to donate. But I think the most exciting way and most fun way to donate to us is by buying a ticket and having a great time with us at our events. That's definitely, I think, the best way.
That's what I think everyone should do. Definitely click on these links in the description and make sure to get your ticket before they're sold out, because they're going to be sold out. That's for sure.
Definitely. And help us, raise money for some really awesome patients that need your help.
Oh, yeah. I mean, rest assured that a good portion of the money that you spend will be going to families that need it, veterans that need it, and organizations that help all of these kinds of people and patients. And that's what the 420 Foundation and William Medina are all about.
That's right.
Alrighty, man. I enjoy your time and speaking with you like always, and appreciate it. I know you're super busy getting this off the ground, and I look forward to seeing you in July if I don't see you before then.
For sure. Appreciate you, my brother, and thank you for giving me your time, and for your listeners. Love you guys. I know you love us too. So, yeah, man, we'll see you in the summer at the Green Summer Benefit Fest and beyond, all right?
Absolutely. I'm going to make sure everyone that listens to the Marijuana Solution continues to hear about it and knows how important it is to go to, because this is a one-of-its-kind event. You don't want to hear about it for the rest of the year.
Yep.
You want to be there.
You want to be there, for sure.
All righty, William. Take it easy.
All right. Thank you.
Bye. The Marijuana Solution would like to remind you to check out our sponsors after the podcast. We're going to have links to them in the description. Our sponsors are TrueLeave, Sunshine Cannabis, The Smart Collective, Minorities for Medical Marijuana, and We Are R.A.R.E. Don't forget to check out those links in the description. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. Leave us a review.
Aware of this marijuana